Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Warehouse. We're reviewing controllers. They're expensive, some are way too expensive and they're really bad, buttons are mushy, joystick is terrible, the coating rips, It's a lot of bad controllers, they're very expensive, but some are cheap. And today I have a cheap controller. And let's just say, is this cheap controller worth it? I got it today, Five Below. It is a Spectrum VR controller, virtual reality. It's a Bluetooth controller. It's meant for gaming, VR, pause your VR and all that. But since this is $5, I'd like to see, is this actually worth it? Is it cheap? Well, today, you're lucky, because I'm going to tell you. So, when you take the box and open it, of course, you will get the controller in a small plastic casing. It's got a joystick. It's very nice and responsive. It's also got a C, A, D, B button. And it's got an on button, I'm assuming. And it's got an add button. The add button, I don't know the function. It's got a trigger. And it's got a shoulder button. And they're pretty good too. On the sides, we have an Android and iOS flick. Well, you can't see it because it's very small, but it's there. You can see it. Now, the controller is great itself. It's very comfortable. The joystick snaps back into place where you want it to be. It doesn't feel any friction or whatever. The buttons are nice and clicky. They don't ever get stuck for a few seconds. But the one problem I do have is on the grip. There's that bump in the middle. I'm not very a fan of that. It's very uncomfortable and doesn't feel right. Overall, comfort is great. Now, if we take out the manual, is everything you find in the manual. You get your markings of what each button is. It's got instructions on how to install the software or whatever, how to use it, yada yada yada. All manuals. Now, it requires 2 AAA batteries, which I do have, but it took a long time to find because I don't know a lot of AAA batteries. But now it's time to get to what this controller can do. Now, I didn't find the gaming functions yet because I was pretty confused. You need some special app. But the up joystick is to turn up your volume or ringer, and the lower joystick is to decrease the volume or ringer. Same functions. The bottom button is volume down, top button is volume up. The side, it's mute, and this one is to play your music. So, hit that button to start whatever iTunes music you're playing and enjoy it. It's one of a very nice feature to have, and I love it. It's very good, and I love doing it instead of opening my phone and hitting play. Now, is the controller worth it? Now, if you are looking for a controller that is very high quality, I say you do not look here because those are expensive. But if you want a controller that's cheap and functional, go for it. It's a very nice controller overall, and I do recommend it. So, thank you for watching, everyone. This is Jacob from Tech Warehouse. Comment for any suggestions, and subscribe. See you in the next one.